Minister has spoken.
Next year, you should identify 1 or 2 child schools for major infrastructure investment. So we expect that next year into your formula, you should have a dedicated formula that looks into expanded accommodation, expanded classroom infrastructure for a number of child schools so that you can increase your intake for purposes of supporting government to end the double track system. We expect that by end of year 2027, the double track system must be a thing of the past. And to those who think that we should heal double track system, and those who think it was only politically necessary because of inadequate infrastructure to support the noble dream of expanding access to secondary education. But the reduced contact hours between learners and teachers cannot be a desirable academic training model. It cannot be. And therefore, we all need to work together in order to reverse it.
So, Education Minister Kasa, PZ for Mamin Chechim, na brofone Dawson. NDC are buying our Mokasa Umbe review free SHS. Near to Chrome ha, and a Mwamu MPP. Ekachira mo say, Momana oma pele almost so egusu school, and Koranenya Krodo so. Yadin Kramedu and Eman Korani dino. NPP for Kachira say, John Mahama Ba obecha free SHS. And the Menoka say, Yente say SS4 complaining Eduane Boni IBM. And I'm not say the NDC government and make sure say Enquarano double tracker ebiko green, red, blue no, and the education minister say almost starting working towards that. Yaka say working towards that. PZ for my minchim. And this ya buying at the nyoma air to twakwemu ebini saying schools are MPP nkwasi affording to men see. E-blocks are naneku fuado ba obia kede Japomo aye country educhumo a Jimmy for 8 years, Omentment Sibian Kahono. And the education minister, Harun Idris said, John Mahama said, from Ende, they are working towards eliminating a double track system. Ninyan say, double track, the Kofa by Ninyan say, not schools na hono, and Korane doors to change schools are mubetinim. Yen NDC are buying John Mahama Tamils, JJ Rawlings, schools almost seen Ghana. Yen never pack of 4, or Koji Sikakoto chamber to Kum. Yeni mekufuado okọ rente jet edware wo wiem e de nimba omia nkwasiasa obesaye ene Kennedy Jimmy omuso be Jimmy ye and the NDC aban say by 2027 ending na double track obotu ase meaning almost 38 di hujuma. It you will see say there is this serious change in our infrastructure, education infrastructure, meaning omo be BA schools nim be complete schools, you know, because the more you take care of infrastructure, accommodating Korano, now we eliminate double track system. Sa green, blue, yellow na eba, no. It was because Educhum, Napo, Ekufuado, Baomia Kennedy Japomo, sa MPP Nkwasiafodo refused to build more schools. In the NDC for say 2027, na double track no a new ho, but they have started progressively. They are doing it slowly. Almost schools libi. They also BM teachers Bangla they count. In the end of 2027, no, na a double track near year floor on power byway. Now penkwasiafo on power byway. Na sa enkwasiafo ya they had nothing for you for the past 8 years. MPP fue Jimmy. Into uye sebio oba na wujina PZ. Now say opa oba ye. Now say sebio wasra wo. Na sebio wo de yie ene dawa koma so ene nkwasiantoma na wototo a aban bi aba oba na MPP for treaty ni se onye nipa na ye de nkrama aduane ma no aban na aban de no ene akora bia ni odi nkrama aduane wo school sa also your ba na wo ti PZ wasra wuturu masra wanim ema ende krodo so ne nso ben ayew na wo se Kelvin Taylor na obedi na tema ende aban bi aba adwene jantra wo kobo a obewo eni eye papa sa akora no aban bi aba ebehwe no send out to PZ na se sebio your friend is saying na nso ben ene edien baba so ayew na se uhu senia o manenko onti manenko sebio jantra na ebia wo bo na ebia wawo beye enan oni kunu amhwe omo a ene aban bi aba se obebie school sinim sene beye a wo man na okogina yi ase ye de fanta baako ene club beer baako e de fa wo se otwen and the audit piece that ye MPP sem no aban bi aba se sa wo man no obebie school mu na wo manage bi akọ ka se nyame nhira ban no na mumu bi mu agimi wedwa obodam medwudwam de bia.
Yo, we your best fisherman. No look no answer my. Nkramba.
When you might nkramba, especially more peas that are mudi maten when you say nkramba. When you say nkura, when you munkura, why them petekum ma. More peas that are mudi matem when you muden nkuramba. When you peteku, when you muden petekuma, in peteku, mo, when you say, when you muden petekuma. Omonumbe bon rough. We go giz no way. Omonumbe bon rough. Omba kuna no se po. I said na no se corner flag. Omonumbe bon rough. We anopa tutu akofa ko dan echi ko dan ho hwe wedi. Omonumbe bon rough. So ko duafo. I cross my leg for. So ko duafo. Omo sora no palo mu dware no mu gina hwe mu a. Omo bobo entoma. No me da show manufu ase. We mo. Uyi de ahye omo I said dua. Messi we mo mama say ejare nchense Messi we mo uyi di ahye omo firi omo no mo horo omo nim no mo gina wa I said nua omo num kan omo bobo ntoma ahye omo nufu ase o omo beso omo nim ketesia papa ne pre omo sra omo ho hwehwe omo kala Messi ya asanto a hu ni kala te se me tuntum se yuo kohwe asante hema kala ne da so tuntum hwe omo I said, you mokoji eye foam, ash foam, ewo Uzbekistan. Kwasi asem kwa, hwana no se po, ena ka ntola. Oba we go kiss no. Wan no se po. Wan no se soja fo shi wan no se po. Elo ka ntola. We go kiss ya so the woman e ko boso, mo bodam. Makonya Abidjan we gibi na ahye. Emu kan mu dross mu fifre. Mu nsue nyansa. Bad time wo mo na nso ben and the heaven be near be from kwa yenim say moye kokoo say moye tuntumo mo na nso ben say chinchinga siafo ye begidwem now asemesi hwe oba no ice of corner flag we hwe na no ice of corner flag. And I know. Nanu se buta. Nanu se buta. No, go me see. We mo mrewa o. Omudi 23 no nya wo fofo eyi ase nkwara no ma wo omugu kumase wo. Eyi ase nkwara nkwa. Oh, set that boat buy no. Na me kwade me nim. An oba na go so de me ko Germany. Enam ne dae me butuo se akonfam. Kwasia. Oma wo fofo. Omudi 21 no mo nyina wo 33. Omuni kunu. Eyi ase ne anyenyem omo we mo. Eyi ase ne anyenyem omo. E kire wan to golda ba kwa momo ene eye stout we mu titifo omo nyenyenyenyenyenyenyenyen ase kawuro omo nyenyenyen se kawuro fresh omanum be born rough do kasa first no bibi wey also okay say wey kamenim ti be she binim mo say menim mum wey me nya mo so ba kamenim ti be she binim motutuntuntuntuntuntuntu ana monim ko motutum omo wuro mo no mo gina ho a I say ye de omo koda ase munechi moto ase tuntuntuntuntu omo to ase eho nyina tuntuntuntuntu na motututu pons modern ntoma mabobɔ ntoma achichide echi ntoma ahyehyɛ monufu ase hepo mo bodam munyi saa de na bobɔ mo na mo mmekasa sɛ mo yɛ ma monhye mawe mu monhye hwemawe mu mese monhye hwemawe mu na mo famra krom mo soro makatakata mo ho sɛ mponche mese sɛ mo yɛ ma mo gina mo na so a monhye hwemawe mu mawe mu lines sɛ impro one not self corner flag Barcelona for the no Kelvin hey me charge am na now asemasi ni nyina de esin ni say mesa ba ho munya botrem wie TDC and the serious issue aba ya strategy NDC MPP for gum pom say hey witch hunting and adian we mu ma me kire mu de esi sa cocaine some a distraction o in some cost one kasa in some ukoso tie de esi ne na de de bow dia ubebu ahwe TDC a tema tema development company limited now he dia ko si ne omo ye press conference na de aba de eso che kuri me se de aba esoso emu adu echen PZ for my ya no mudi matem oma no de aba me se emu adu che PZ for my ya no mudi matem oma no Omanu se odwan baby. Yeah. A controversial land sale in Tema Community 24 has raised eyebrows, with the Tema Development Company Limited (TDC) revealing that individuals linked to the Oforiatta family may have been involved. Now, the discovery came after an internal review of TDC's operations, which uncovered significant irregularities, prompting calls for external scrutiny. At a press conference in Tema, TDC Managing Director Courage Makafui Nunekwe confirmed that records show land sale to individuals connected to the Oforiatta family during the tenure of his predecessor, Alice Abena Oforiatta, sparking the need for further investigations. Now, this is a TDC for a press conference, a Tema Development Company. Now, this is say nipa na owosa office wo no and the aban asante yi no na saa nipa no oye Oforiatta hu nipa na de esini ne se Tema nsase no omaton ni nyina afa internet TDC for a press conference na wutie nsase akese abode asase siwa ayese PZ ni ba na no Oforiatta ebusuani a yede ko hye TDC no Ghana nsase e wotema no waton ni nyina ma Oforiatta Mummy Uncle here a press conference. No, Kwasiafu na modwina mo.
Oforiatta. Property name L and N Oforiatta. Property name L and N Oforiatta. Property name Daniel Marfu Oforiatta. Still under property name Nana Koku Oforiatta and Dora Oforiatta. Still under property Stephen Asamoah Boateng Owusu Efriye Brempe Nana Kwame Oforiatta. Nana Koku Oforiatta and Dora Oforiatta. Julius Homes Limited and Nana Kwame Oforiatta and ESE International Limited.
Thank you very much. Team that has done this exercise alone. That is just a team. That is what is causing probably the panic in some people. Because they know by the time they are done with all the other areas, in Community 24 alone, in that 24, a small portion called T will discover it alone. A small portion in Community 24. This is what we have discovered. You can imagine we are now going to 23. Then we now come to the commercial lands. We now do 25. Name it. We start going to all the other areas. These are facts. Let somebody come and challenge it. It's as simple as that. And what is going to blow your mind is that, look, there are companies here that they have allocated large tracts of landscape, some of them in acres, 20 acres, 30 acres, 4 acres, 5 acres, 6 acres, given to these companies. I was wondering why these companies, for example, one of them, you can read the one there from the Frosty down alone. She's not a worker of TDC. She's one of you. Yes. So you can read from Frosty, maybe from the one.
These are some of the things that ACU Ghana, almost person cocaine. They know a lot is happening. Community 24, Oforiato Atans are sitting in a Nebusian and I TDC or Nina Mufuriata. Community 24 pe. Community 24 pe. TDC for a year investigations. Where just Community 24. Assassin or holding in ano. NPP Tisono, yet the Oforiata Busian in a quatina or the Nina and the Busia for. NPP form person who sign your way now into a trauma story and a cocaine. Omunim say no crena mo babe huno omon person who and anytime I catch him say that 38-year-old boy no they need to put him in jail. In team for your 38 years also mu jail no. Because there's a lot happening. The NPP as a political party, so you're Ghana in India, so NPP, and not without due respect, why can you be yow? And I be count. Because the NPP as a political party, they wrecked this nation. They stole from you. And let me tell you, on say and there, Omo Kasa, Omo say, oh, Omo Kasa, so Ekufuado legacy. They have not detached themselves from Oforiata Ekufuado. The party belongs to Ekufuado. It won't say, Saboy, we are some this year, no. Quickly, I did 38-year-old boy, also, or Koba Umia, or Agokacheba Umia, or Ekufuado, because the party belongs to Ekufuado. The NPP, as we speak, 24 lands, and Sasinkwa over 24 lands, Nina, and the NPP, Nina Mufuriata. Nippon or occupy and the Omayu. Don't be deceived, say. The NPP as a political party, they have nothing to do with Oforiata, nothing to do with Ekufuado. No. That is why still Ekufuado is in Ghana. Because he still has the property. Property ni ene dia, oni Oforiata mo dia. Into the NPP still belongs to Ken Oforiata Ekufuado. No matter what they do, they will decide. Sikebia NPP be use no, Ekufuado ni Oforiata mo ne pompi gum gabi mo. And you don't say party no anything as utie afenyo makina. They be also Ekufuado's legacy because they know say right now as we speak the party still belongs to Ekufuado. They all know say party near friend MPP no Ekufuado mo dia into whatever you see in the front Kennedy mo Ekufuado mo they will decide and they still want to bring their person to lead the party because NPP ne si wono asantifo efri omunsem enyo tumfo dia biem oni shares wom. The Ashanti people in the NPP omoton party no they sold the party on a silver platter because they refuse to think. Na sebio adwene also omodwene ehun se party no and also obo ho ban no omo di sikechi. Ose chairman supposed to go di sikechi. NPP for di sikechi. They left the party and these Achim criminals they took the party. It belongs to Ekufuado. It won't be unconvinced. Memo be andadao. Say NPP no. What has changed in the NPP? Nothing. Nothing has changed in the NPP. And the TDC, Community 24, and SAS TDC inside 24, Nina Oforiata dia. Oma dia man free. Yen nyina asase o. Yete ne tam eye Accra asase ma se John kwase ampenyo wuye. Yete Ghana o. Ena eye Ekufuado yere Rebecca Ekufuado edi enim ewia yen sase on Sir John edi Ekufuado. They sold the lands to themselves. They didn't pay a dime. Today you see what you are discovering, and they don't want this to make the news. They don't want to talk about this. They don't want Ghana to know the damage. Sadia chini e chini pana now what TDC office and the MPP. What they will come and say, they say, yes, we the minority pigs, we stand together. They are intimidated. They are thieves. And you see, every single time, say the government start to say or go after them, they hide under. They are intimidating us. They want to be. They are thieves. They are criminals. Afenyomakin himself, he needs to go to jail. Afenyomakin. And I have heard, and I'm going to put this out. The Attorney General, Matisa Wadam Fone Dubik Mahama. If he's your friend, put your friendship aside and do your job. Mr. Ayeni, I have heard that Dubik Mahama, that criminal, that thief, and they may also join news or multimedia, they want to clean Dubik Mahama. Dubik Mahama, Krobi and Kosi Budukuno. See the damage that boy has caused Ghanaians. And join news Yeshua na wakofa Dubik Mahama betina so ombeka ECG nsem. Broni bain ene bema Dubik Mahama sa betina TV so abe discuss ECG nsem. Afenyo Maki needs to go to jail. Dubik Mahama needs to go to jail. But you see, they use the media. They use the media to rebrand armed robbers, criminals, thieves who steal from you. Because Dubik Mahama no Nam Ghana no, why is he walking? And I'm asking the Attorney General because I've heard that Dubik Mahama is your friend. That is why you are not giving that issue attention. You need to give it attention, or else me and you, one go lose them a job. I'm telling you, Attorney General. That is what I have heard. And I pray it is not true. Because when I get evidence that that is the reason why that Dubik Mahama's case, the ECG case, is not being given that attention, then you will not like me. Because I will not sit there and let some people feel, say, Oma Bogana bro, they can walk. No. That is what I've heard. I'm about to investigate. And when I get to the bottom of it and know, said Dubik Mahama yawa down funti, and in the case now, the Attorney General's office wants to pretend they've not heard it. Then Attorney General, with all due respect, I respect you a lot. Then you, Attorney General, sat here and told Ghanaians, you are the right person for this job. But I'm telling you, if Dubik Mahama is your friend, then it's better you quit as an Attorney General, because that fool needs to go to jail. That fool needs to be prosecuted. He sat on TV and blew himself up. Dubik Mahama, this same criminal, this thief.
Why did you merge the estate department with the procurement department?
Fantastic question. Again, if the committee had gotten in touch with the company secretary, because as managing director, I can't just get up and merge directorates. No. You need the consent and the concurrence of the board.
So the
you understand?
The board approved that decision.
Definitely.
A few moments later.
Were approved by the board at the time.
Have I said that? You see, stop putting words in my mouth. Stop dragging me. No, I didn't say that on this show. No. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I am not responding to this. I said the procurement manual of every year is approved by the board.
I said to you, I asked specific questions, for instance, about the decision to merge the procurement unit, and the estate unit. You said that was approved by the board.
I said if they had gone for the board minutes, they would have seen what constituted and led to that decision.
So it was approved by the board?
You are saying it because I said I am not going to address anything. Yes.
Merge the estate department with the procurement department.
Fantastic question. Again, if the committee had gotten in touch with the company secretary, because as managing director, I can't just get up and merge directorates. No. You need the consent and the concurrence of the board.
So the
you understand?
The board approved that decision.
Definitely.
A few moments later.
Were approved by the board at the time.
Have I said that? You see, stop putting words in my mouth. Stop dragging me. No, I didn't say that on this show. No. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I am not responding to this.
No,
I said
let's not do this.
I said the procurement manual
listen,
of every year is approved by the board.
I said to you, I asked specific questions, for instance, about the decision to merge the procurement unit, and the estate unit. You said that was approved by the board.
I said if they had gone for the board minutes, they would have seen what constituted and led to that decision.
So it was approved by the board.
You are saying it because I said I am not going to address anything. Yes, I'm being mischievous. I'm just
Why do we entertain such fools on our radios and TVs? It's a number not our foolish where we're at Joy News discussing ECG, a man with no principles. What can some in a minute? You said you had the board consent, and you added definitely. In the next minute, you are saying you didn't say that. Because you're for winning in Ghana, and people are just watching these drug addicts. Go, this guy, who got us all no really jota, I saw about them. Or to miss some magu plane, no, the Portugal. No, I quite the birthday, Kwasiawi. And we sit in Ghana, and people think this is a joke. The disrespect to the Ghanaian. Like, they sit on radio and TV. Now, we are near show to say Jimmy because after your market will come in full in parliament for people to say mighty minority, mighty because you're Jimmy. This guy is not supposed to be walking on the streets of Ghana. He needs to be jailed. Anytime he's sending message, I come Attorney General. I've heard he's your friend. You cannot cover this guy's crime up. And at this point, I don't have enough evidence to say what I've heard is true. But I'm going to dig. And whatever evidence I get, I'll let Ghanaians know. Because this boy, when you go to Sandbox, Sika boy we almost say we are car be a whoop or Ghana be a boy will be. And maybe on the car I know. Why are we doing this to ourselves? The people don't respect us. This is the same MPPR. And then Kwasia 40 social media can say, I yan NDC. What but damn? It's more multi Facebook. Multi social media, MPP Semono. Mo endgame ni saying yenjai ni entuntia NDC. Me say, muna yana mabetena Facebook. Ahi ham kekan kwasi asem no. Ena Mahama I say, ena good board I say, ena NDC I say no. Me say nti yenya den. Yenya den yansan ko fa MPP mra. Enje me busa mo say, muna ya muti Facebook ye MPP sem. Ena yebeka say tia NDC, yebeka say tia Kelvin Taylor, yebeka say tia Prez Mahama, yebeka mo di mas me say nti oya wia yenya den. Ghana fo nkosa line no mo nya den. Omontoma MPP. Na yenim MPP. Mo endgame no. Santi ye wia yenyina na ma convince ye say ye jai. Yes anko to aba na Dubik Mahama mbra power. Ekufuad mbra power. Baomia mbra power. Kereja na MPP fo ya ye kan mo asemi. Iti dia mo yen mo endgame ni saying mo amote TikTok shows mo didi Prez Mahama atem didi Kelvin Taylor atem say NDC no and o man solve galam say ni ya inti ye tie mu wi a na 4 years ni akosa lies ye beto ama hwan mo. But Alan Besem endgame ni saying mo endgame ni say you are exciting yourselves or you are convincing us to vote for MPP. And 9% busamono. Into some in Amotia say 99.99% of the job you are doing is a waste. In the next 4 years, no, yen yina insisa ya adwene. Ye ren fi bibia. Etu am boy ye DDEP ankofo wu ye. Economy no mo say no. Sika mo be wia ye enimtia. Dia mo ye ntinka 4 years ye ren fi bibia na yen yina nkosa line. Adan aye MPP. Na wan mo na eba MPP mrambedi eso. Entina mo share akonfo de mu yedede no. Entina mugu social media gu TikToker mo kan edi atem no. Enne mo njai because emfa. Because Ghana ni bia no na adwene ye adwuma. Obesori anopa say 4 years me koto edien pa na NDC be ye e chen kwase afo we. NDC abodam kura no. NPP kwase ade ye no ebeka etim 100 years. Enti yense ya adwene na yenya den ni mo si yenya den mo TikTok mo si yenya den. Bibusam question o. Ana me hu mo TikTok na mo kasana mo didi atem na mo didi NDC fo atem mo didi matem. Ana me busam say enti de obokeka ni nyina ne de obugu Facebook ye no yenya den. Ye hu NDC MPP so munim nyansa enti mo nsambra power. Why na de mo ba power? Why na de mo ba power? Why na party MPP for being moko cry MPP for free baby and I say the enemy ya wemo wemo na sango for wemo. I want to show you wemo.
Honorable Member of Parliament has committed no crime. Raises curtain on issues that warrant national conversation. Look, I'm a young person. What I see happening in this country, the level of drug abuse is unprecedented. So if there's any cause for alarm and it is raised, if there's nothing, there's nothing. But what kills anybody in this country if there is some investigation and we say, oh, nothing untoward has happened, or if something has happened, you know, we find, you know, rebuke for the people involved. Simple. The honorable member speaks, and
those words can't be used on channel.
Absolute buffoonery, nonsense.
Oh, come on! You can't
Yes.
use those words on TV. Those words can't be used on Channel 1 TV.
Okay.
I would say we apologize to our viewers.
No,
this is my station.
I mean,
let's speak and address the
You
issues
understand?
as it is.
Yes.
Now
because Felix wants somebody reprimanded, sits in his office, and
not
someone
Felix
power.
per se, but the president also directed that
My
the-
brother,
the
in this
collaborate
country,
with the security
there's
officers to do that.
there's nothing under this sun Sami Jefi has not said and walked free under Kufuado. There's nothing a Blackwater did not say in this country and walked free.
Wemo. Na Sami Jefi kan de na wa bone a ene Kufuado man nante a ade ntino obi adi bone da yamani pa nante. Ah, na ka de Sami Jefi kan no sanketia mbra ade ne Kufuado anche no. De okuja to Blackwater kan in the past no sana etia mbra ade na aban anche no. But the way I am itiamra, Tabana Bechero. Women Tina, Motiti TikTok no. We're National Youth Organizer of the NPP. They be amunya teni bako, no mo Jimmy no di nim. On an hoarding. We in trying to cut you, no hoarding, on a muni, on a contokwa. Kwasia when I can say NPP, lose election, yen chanity, Kwasia to. Montafono, women musho mamuamo, or mo Jimmy, omono gumunumasi. Yen teni Jimmy ni bako. Kweheni krom yenye nsuo party wa betena so 8 years ba wo miana ngasa krom wentumi point develop yo 8 years kwatebota abegino ene fuluri we dede e wasa be jemfi kodi krom kwase ampe yekodi krom Mustafa we kodi krom nsuo anipa benom nipa nibi ode ne kwase di party we chi 8 years ya jonso ano anom oh ya be kuntokwara ma I have boys we Jimmy kwateboto obenchie nyanse hu se opese opre bibi kodi krom no onye obetena nkran di jantra fo echi kwasia kwateboto we don't understand ye de bia de kuntokwa enti mo amugu TikTok edidi atam tete shrines akonfo dem tetam ho no ne ade no enti nka mo hwia na nka eden ye nyina se oh mo ya ade o mo de mo tuyafo ankasa mo na ma kire no kure no enti enko eden ye goto ba BP arabo bodam They say, into the name of yellow TikTok, no, any abosom platforms, so those shrines na mutitimuno. Into Kamuka can in area, say, Maka Samo, the Amoka, the one papa, and the Aquaco to MPP. Would you see a Jimmy? And then we have some endgame the day. Say, any nice agony. The Antuaba Mamu. Yantuaba, this inco, Sanko for we are. And yet, women are Mocas Yanko to Abamono. Wim.
Mahama say Obama skase munye demonstration session. So o ship almost market pa baby and this for bia mo attack wo. Chairman, me say so mu de basabasa bia ba baby and this for bia so ya attack wo mu bi.
Two wrongs doesn't make a right.
When there is no peace, say peace in the wa. What you say? No justice. Sir, asumdue ni ho Papa pay any ho Emma. At the Panu Mawa, Asumgiano, I did a Papa Payaka. I don't know what to make him say. Too wrong doesn't make a right. Right. Now, Abra Jacob, or we are Linia is so.
We muntina mo TikTok no. Yenya den, ye remfi. No abemo e no make allegations. We muntina yenja de ye nyina MPP for ka asem. Asem esi de Sibi watna Facebook, watna abosom dem ateta no ho de ye nkoto ma MPP na ye nyina ye jai ye sorry ya ye MPP ene mo hwere ye o na mo bawu me say Enti wenti na moteta mo ho e wa abosom dem no. Ma hyehyɛ abosom dem teta mo ho no. E de TikTok no. Ende e be che. Bronika se be che no bɔ ne nsa no a. Na ese mu nyina wanhwa enu time MPP mra power no na mu nyina mawu. Enti nka yenjai bibia. Went yensan go back to way. Go for a pa. These are the characters yeni o matena 8 years. Enti yenya den. Dia mo kana yentie. Mahama ho ehi, Kelvin Taylor ho ehi, Kelvin Taylor na yere na hwe no, Kelvin Taylor nya adwuma da, Kelvin Taylor den, Kelvin Taylor no ho tan, and Sami Jefia gold board, some George nya yen entianu nti yenjai ne enkoto aba ma PPA na de na mo pesa mo kire. Ai munjai mama garam se ne njai ende ya enu nti na yen nyina yenjai. Na yen sori na pase yekoto aba ma MPP. Ni enkoto fa wa momra. Bupa de ana sankofo ya ni enkoto fa mom sanfa mra. Iti de na mo ye o Facebook ni TikTok amudi atem no. Yan sanko fa MPP mbra me hesa de we biem. Ei, eni tina mo ti abosom fi a mo teta mo ho no. Ewrade Yakobo. Ana me bese busa mo end game ne de mo am TikTok yes anyama no ena Prez Mahama ena edi Cathedral atem ena na iti yen nyina yenye den enti yenja ne sanko fa we mu ansan famra.
Sa akamba ye wo ye sa yi beto platform so no akamba me kam wati isimfo mo ne Rollins na sha mamu ase since 1981 to 2001 entafo no mo Ghana de pa na mo ye masimfo no entafo sika ye free Rollins time woni musimfo ya na san anye bia simfo se na de akonwa na mienu Liman ene Mahama omudi akonwa de no mochema ya Prez Mahama timi ye nisremu o akamba akwosire wakodira okuro mu siremu o okuro mu siremu ya nka o se wa ya jaji nka mo kankran sebi ntafo no fani mu nyansa munya sika ma beka south mumfa ditiri bukuro na mo sole ekuro ma ya tantantai esimfo a maba south nyansa ne ko bukuro akọ pese o secretary di o se organizer dia a school for no gina na yenya baby na efi titi esimfo no apart from the woman for no move sisi adam papa no ayi for the sisi adam papa bi amu jira ba nyo entafo se na di Ghana konya Mahama be di mfie na no sika on fa mo asim me nsa ni nyina no Mahama mfa sika no anka se on fa ko si hotel Dubai and confirm ne ade nya se tuko sika di ma se on fa mo asim no the whole Ghana ye japade ye nya ne se fo na dis kana boa mo mo se fo na mo titi sire mo ho no asante mfante aye dokoko ene bro dokoko no asante fo ma se ne mom scholarship ne se fo man kwada mo school free ala na Dubai na why said no sisi interest obi atimi ko bi o akamba uja di san kwasasem no wo si ya judge oba ye ndie no ye no sire mo mo ba no mabeka nka mabeka kumase since 79 to 2001 no how many years 20 something years no na mo no runs esefo no runs the boys kabe position be na nkutam je na mo ye semo na mo se funu kwasasem a mo keka ze kufuado wonye de na emamo entafo de nyansa de muhu bi da no akamba
Enti mo a mo ye MPP ye kasama MPP no ye remfi we nyina ne enya den yenkoto aba ma MPP nipa be na mo de ne ba hwan mo we mu a enya akore na di ba omi echi na nsem kuma ase no ayurade motete abusumfie na moteta mo ho e na mo gu TikTok enti na nka mo se enya den mibusa se mo ko ship MPP fo bi firi bia ba na se dade ya sa nkwasi afo ya enti yenya den 4 years no ye remfi we nyina ye mpepa memo bia nkai ne santam Ghana mankofo we Where muna yene de ada ho ne omutie o. Bibia sesa yo. Omo de di ba omi echi di Kennedy Japan echi. Edi di osa echi mensa bonsu. Omo di afenyo akrichi. Enti ye be se ebusa mo. Mo amokasa ma MPP no. Mo wi a mo akofa nipa bi afiri beebi aba na. Anase we mu a ye ka o masemi. We mu a na se mo akofa. Enti na me busa ma ana mentem ase. Mo end game ne sen. What is your end game? Sami Jemfia Bodam or your cromfo, where say, or your cromfo, Kevin tell about your cromfo, Mahama your cromfo, yati. And this is for the into a ria yenya dang. Ana ye mo kwakofa, we are mosakofa Briana.
In the first 2 years of an MPP administration, under this Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication program, where every constituency will get $1 million every year for rural and deprived communities. Under this program, there should be no village or community in Ghana after the first 2 years that would have a water problem or a toilet problem. That would have, after the first 2 years, that would have a water problem or a toilet problem. After the first 2 years, that would have a water problem or a toilet problem.
Wow. Maybe Sabo. Where moi? Moka se MPP mra ye NDC nye ena dia maybe so. Team we na Musa Deba. Anamu go for MPP be free baby aba. And it's sometimes me shamwa na mo me mobo. Because Ghana for say na more convincing. Diana yenye. It's yenye next 4 years ye refi bibia ni yenye den. Ana mo go for I candidate no mo bebre ho. Mo go for biaba.
What will be the first thing you do as president if you're elected in 2025?
Changing the mindset. What I'll do is, and I've started. It's good you came up with this question.
We are signing out. I just wanted one thing you do.
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come up with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, high lives, reggae, gospel, they all come together.
Where before, madam? Mwana moboda mong. And before, I said naturally, I said mobodam. Muluzu about I said munyina mobodam. Where muna mudi o mobile, I said muko fa bibi free front aba. More candidate me.
What will be the first thing you do as president if you're elected in 2025?
Changing the mindset. What I'll do is, and I've started. It's good you came up with this question.
We are signing out. I just wanted one thing you do.
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come up with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, high lives, reggae, gospel, they all come together. Organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, high lives, reggae, gospel, we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, high lives, reggae, gospel, they all come.
Anything about it, Abusu Fiat Tatamoro, Adam Bodam. And I show one of my yesterday. My serious. They say, with us, then I'm going to family. Yeah, can't almost. Me person who say, Mom, TikTok every before. I don't want to avoid Jimmy on. It's Yesiano. MPP now more campaign and we did a term at the end. And I say no. It's Yenjai Bibiane. When one has some money for Robineba. Anna Refibio. See a tia. Anna, you're refi.
And on this land, we are doing something that is very interesting. We are building a garden like the Garden of Gethsemane, where we are going to have even the Wailing Wall and all that right here on this land. And we are going to bring every fruit and vegetable in the Bible, every single one of them in our garden, so that people can come and see what they read of and they have been thought of in their Sunday school. Not that when you are done and you want to have a taste of it in a restaurant, there will be a design restaurant and a dedicated restaurant that will feed people that want to taste of the fruit and the vegetables and the kind of food that there is in Israel. So there are a lot of interesting things that will be going on here.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think that we are just building a church that people are coming to sing and pray. No.
There's a lot more to it, but there's also a concern with these flowers you're talking about, the plants and the fruits. Can they grow on this land?
We are bringing
on these grounds. We're in Ghana.
Israel was a desert. Israel is now the best in the forms of agriculture. So we are not just going to bring somebody from Gosu to come and plant them. We are bringing experts. That is why our architect is Kofi Ejei, the most expensive and sought after architect in the world. You see, to build a great cathedral, you need a great architect. And so with all the technologies and with all these gardening, we are not just going to ordinary people to come and do it for us. We want to set the base here so that
before Kusibuati sang it wemuna anything motivate TikTok nana. Young confirm 4 years. No bedding. More uncle for be an answer more. What did be for be banner? What did nipper for be free baby bar now when you're Ghana for? And now people know what the India for be nim. Sasadia Mama Young. Now say, we more dia and 42 years already activated. Papa. It is fully activated. Because from what I am seeing, so you're Ghana now, from the work the NDC government, now look at this. Issue, I spoke about it briefly. GRA surpasses Q1 tax revenue target, collect 41 billion. First quarter, 2025. 2025, a few mono. First quarter, the GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority, omanyam faso, target, hiti abroso. Iti yenjai, NDC no. Na yame famo mra. Hey, oforiata. Ekufuado. Gabi ochredakun. Bawomia. Bamti. Yanko for SHS mensa bunzumra. Napo. Yanko for the country. Kennedy Yanko for mbeden. Omome Ashanti Regional Minister no. Sa MPP nino. Now mbeden yebusamo no mbeden. Because we are looking at positive numbers. Intimacy demonstration amopesa mokono. Mungo ehia papa. Well person ye galamse demonstration ehia. Me besa mo ye 2 weeks continuous mundi di bokote don da so dindirain mo ya galamse de beko share it wo person demonstration bia kwanda ho we are the world muntim hungu wuram semwa because na no ena mo amkofa baaye excavators no na nua na mo amkofa baaye stone how be na nua ena mo amkofa excavators de baaye na nua na frimpon boatende the report baaye say ketijemfua samia wuku lord komi ekufuado gabi kwekuba na nua iti mobeko demo na nua iti obia stop obia ehia sande de chichire man aban de starting the juma oyane kakra iti wa feel say aban ko slow no you have all the right to demonstrate mama Ghana police and stop obia or Ghana every demonstration is good. Say aban drew ano solve it. So there's no problem here. But yebusa say positive numbers here ye win. Positive numbers ye win. 84 years no na yeden ya be famo aba na ma be yeden. Because Ghana politics here enya hinie. So I don't know where you fit in Ghana politics, MPP4. I don't really know where you guys fit. Because Ghana politics is not chieftaincy. Saying Ghana politics, then we can give the NPP some room. Because we know that what you people are good at, what the NPP is good at is ahinie, ahinsam. Yanko bo hiniwei, yanko chwa hiniwei ti, yani we nkoko, we di onita power so be we, ene na mo ya ade. Yanko force nsi ohene wa ha. Yanko di ohene we atem. Yanko kasa we di osa chen ye hene. Ohene we di osa. We di eno na mo ya ade but sesi an ye chichire man. Ye nsi hene. Sanka ye be si hene dia anka MPP no anka more chance to come in. But as we speak, we are building. This is governance. This is not chieftaincy. There's a line between governance and chieftaincy. And the NDC understand governance. But the MPP is more in depth with a chieftaincy. And Ghana is not ready for a government that, for a party that will have its priority. A chieftaincy. No. Anytime people say, where do you people fit? We don't have any space for you. 42 years, this party, you will never come back to power. Look at this. And then the NDC government accounts them straightforward. John Mahama NDC say, government dissolves National Cathedral Secretariat. National Cathedral Secretariat na amount for daso area sikano abine guno investigations eba be start. Inti ye den inti sanya wo nyina yehu no yenja ne yemetoma MPP. Ayeso vo ni aso vo galamse be ni fra bibi e den concurrent. Ye we ni ye we. Inti sanya ma pa we nyina yehu no. Yati krom ha mamatam over $57 million. Edi in the name of Cathedral. Yes, ye rain fee 4 years, ye rain fee. Na ya mamon samra. Na mo MPP for me you say Jimiana. This is what we call governance. What the people voted for is what the government is doing. You people don't understand governance. You understand chieftaincy. Ahinie. And intina, munya opportunity to rule or to govern, you are more into ahinsam than thinking about the plight of the people. But party no, I will say yedi kosia himfie ni yedi diasem. So the NDC government today, as we speak, 92 days, they have dissolved the National Cathedral Secretariat. Yoguno. Now investigations eba be started. Wa udi sikebiano yebehu. Aban papa niye. This is Aban Papa. John Mahama, San National Cathedral, dear no, just build children's hospital, just any children's hospital, build something with it. Adebia, Ebema Ghana for Nina Faso, we did not bargain for any cathedral. When you're friend governance, there are people who are leading us. They're near a penny to Wabano and then a buying ye. It's a mibusawo. When I would na wudi matem. Wa uti peace at edi matemono. Edi entina otoaba. Otoaba se ekufuado ntina bemu. Ba omi ntina bemu. Chema wuntu ntina bemu no onye galamse. Yempene eno yempe. Wona uti asante bemu di matemono. Di entina otoaba. Otoaba se die yemfa National Cathedral sika de mankwase afo bi no mundi. In the name of National Cathedral yempe eniti etutia eye MPP. Wa uti peace at edi matem. Wa no po etise the corner flag no me busa wo me se die ntina woto aba 2024 no oto aba sen oto aba say double track nka dabi ye ne tutia double track and ntina ban no sesa double track wa woti PZ edi matem wa yusu ahemu a wo manyina eyi ase na akonye mo no me busa wo me se die ntina woto aba 2024 oto aba se die oto aba se ekufo de nebusuafo omofa bibi efere japade mra no mo mawie sika ne yegudie nya dabi ye pese otufo enye gudie eni ntina NDC ababa ya yebie gold board ye behwe gold so na chema wuntumi ensensa asinkunipa enti ye to ma se ye mesesa eye de ensa anwoma no enti also ti ase ade kudie enti aye to aba enya how you feel. It's about how we the good citizens of Ghana attach a tribe, attach chieftaincy to our decision. How we feel is what is happening. Because Ghana ni onimi nyansa no or to aba onfa tribe ntu ni trim onfa ahinie entu ni trim or the governance or mine chechire de betu ni trim enti wa wonim nyansa na okoto aba ode wona na din ka ho ode akonwa wodi echire din ka ho ode tribe a wo ka ho and the party ye ne ekoto aba based on government ebe develop ye ya brabo ene o mine no ye na ye decide abai no ene Ghana no enti mo amanye sa ade no with all due respect ye ni time mamo mumu bi mu agimi Afi what you say? Inti a simple thing. From Professor Frimpong Boateng na okama ban ho. Me busa mu MPP fo amote social media. Dede edidi Mahama atem, edidi Kelvin Taylor atem say inti esia no yenjai mame yentuma MPP. This is the MPP.
Prof, you know, we can't be talking about your ministry without asking you on this critical issue, the missing of the 500 excavators. Quickly, explain to us what happened.
It is no excavator, 500 excavator. Who said that? It was somebody who threw that into the
media space.
Yes, it's the media space to tag something on Frimpong Boateng. What am I doing for 500 excavators?
What really happened, Prof? What was the true story?
The true story is that at the start of the Operation Vanguard thing, the soldiers were supposed to arrest the excavators. And they go into the forest where they are doing the mining, and they remove the control board.
Okay.
So if they remove 20 control boards today, they will report that they have immobilized 20 control boards.
Once they are removed, there's no way those excavators can move.
But then when you go away, they'll bring new control boards and fix them, and then and off they go. So we got a report that they had immobilized over 750 something excavators. So we appointed somebody to go around and check. When we went around, I think we got about 150, 200 that we could see. Okay. The rest had either been given to the owners or they put in some extra parts and moved them away.
Okay.
And then somebody put it out there, Frimpong Boateng has taken 500. What am I going to do with it? There was an orchestrated scheme, even within the party and the government.
To get you out.
So that, look, why is it when I left, now everybody is in the forest? At that time, you dare not enter the forest. You know, but as I said, I don't want to go into details now because I have a lot to say on that. But let me tell you that I did not take one excavator for anything. And they know the truth. Now things are coming up. We know those who are behind it, and the party people who are there, people in government, including Jubilee House, who are doing Galamsey and so on, even now. So let Frimpong Boateng stay in his corner and enjoy his retirement.
MPP4. I know Busamo say, I know Mugi say, Nancy Mete say, drones na Mokoto for Galamsey no. Samuel Abujina po. Or say, one met two drones bia. Met my invoices of the drones. Almost drones be as expensive as 80,000 euros. Yeah. Part way only dangerous. Yeah. Me the things I have. Sa boat no mkoto to moves as a boat in wing. I can show you document of drones no. Met my show invoices how much these I have all of them. Invoices how much for the purchase of the drones. Sa speedboats no. Me what invoices I can show you all of them. This particular one. I know sometimes I don't. This is they purchased it from Qingdao Yamen Raiwu yacht manufacturer. I'm talking about China. They bought the yacht for Mamicho, Metmacho Doc MPP. I know me Busamo say. I don't know to TikTok here no. I know more yesterday. You ran fina yan to Abama MPP and answer day. Speedboat tibini. Amount omutobi 58,000. Yeah, when you maybe. Sometimes I don't know nyoma because monya be breach them. Nyoma wa mkoto tono invoice am breach no. 9M aluminium boats, $38,000. Now Yamaha 4-stroke 115 horsepower 2, and also omotono 10,446,000. Yamaha 4-stroke. Anomoto hydraulic control 1 and it's almost 1,000. Who can you about $59,000? Mumujan says about in way. Met match another document. Or China Medini Bachelor. These are the boats I'm talking about. Our boats we invoices I'm letting you know. In kwasiafo ya no social media no mo ye. And Prez Mahama ye say, "Our boats we nyina where are they?" You know the things we have. Mami ncho there. I have invoices. Nyoma mami ncho. We there. You read we boom. We're Republic of Ghana import declaration form. IDF. Me say amewu mumu say amewu say drones no way. Amewu on it Samuel Abujina po. When we are drones no. Yeah, you see application date 15/4/2019. Expiry